Something that's been going on with me. I've been struggling trying to find my purpose. I've been watching different people, and it was like God showed them what they wanted them to do. And it seems like everybody that I've watched or I've seen that's living their purpose right now, it was like a 2 year span. They just went digging in their word. And so I know that's where God has me right now. But also Matthew 5:13. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here to be sea salt. I'm sorry. You're here to be salt seasoning that brings out the God flavors of this earth. If you lose your saltiness, how will people taste godliness? You've lost your usefulness and end up in the garbage. Here's another way to put it. You're here to be light, bringing out the God colors in the world. God is not a secret to be kept. We're going public with this. As public as a city on a hill. If I make you light bearers, you don't think I'm going to hide you under a bucket, do you? I'm putting you on a light stand. Now that I've put you out there on a hilltop, a light stand, shine. Keep open house. Be generous with your lives. By opening up to others, you'll prompt people to open up with God, this generous Father in heaven. People are looking for real right now. People are looking for raw. I'm in recovery, if you will. I've been redeemed. God's healed me from that. So, like, I don't do the AA, and I'm not against the AA, but I know for me, just Jesus works. But I do think that the verse, and I don't know where it's at, but those who are forgiven much loves much. And I feel like I know I've been forgiven for a whole bunch. And there's still things God's working with me on, as He always will. But I know I just want to help people. I want to bring people up out of whatever they're in. I want to do something big for God. I want Him to use me in a way that I've never been used before. I want to see people set free. I want to hear people's testimonies of what God's done in their life. I want to know that I didn't go through or do all the things that I did for no reason. I don't want it to be in vain. And I know the time that we're in, it's so funny because I know when I was younger, like, we went to church and it was always religious people and everybody had been good their whole life. And people fell away from the church. Well, that's not what we're looking for. I want the ones that's been down on their knees several times, and because they know how to get back up. I want somebody that has not always had a perfect life and know that they're not perfect. I can relate to you there. I need people that's been through the struggle, and when I walk in the church, I don't feel like I'm less than because I'm a worse person than you or whatever. But it's time for us to be who we are, tell where we've been, but know that Jesus is the one that pulled us out. And now let's pull others out with us. I know He's got something big for me. He hasn't quite revealed to me what yet. I know He gave me a vision a long time ago of a rehab for families and different things like that, but I'm just waiting to see how He can use me. I want to, no matter where I go, I want to meet people. A lady told me, if I'm willing and obedient, God will put me in the right place at the right time to fulfill my destiny. And I do believe that. The other day, my washing machine broke down, of course. I went to the laundromat, and I was thinking on the way, I was like, God, I might go to Walmart while my clothes are washing. And He said, nope, sit there. A guy comes in, asks for my number. I was like, I know that ain't why he's got me here. So I sat there and I waited. Then this older lady comes in and she said, ma'am, do you work here? And I said, no, ma'am, but I can help you. What you need? And she couldn't get the washing machine to work. Well, this person might have used it too, but I figured I could figure it out. So I went over there, and it just wasn't locked. We sat down and we talked. She was a Christian. She lives alone like I do with my children, and she we just had the best conversation, and it was just all about Jesus and what Jesus has brought us out of, and just all this stuff. So it don't matter if we're at a laundromat or what. Like, God can use us no matter what the situation is. I don't know. It's just exciting. Like, I feel like every day the life of Jesus is just so cool. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to do. My aunt, she's been wanting to go to church. So we've been going to different churches every Sunday and Wednesday. It was funny because tonight we ended up at a Celebrate Recovery. And even though I'm in recovery, she's not. So of course she was like all funny about it. But I know God always puts us right where we're supposed to be. So the point, I guess the moral to the story is be the light, shine, be raw, be real. Don't tell people what they need to hear. Don't tell people what they want to hear. Tell people what they need to hear. They need to know that you've also been in that pit and you've been pulled up out of it. And to just not give up. Do what God calls you to do, moment by moment. I know for me it is moment by moment. I have to ask him constantly, Lord, what do you need me to do? What can I do for you? Let it be you, not me. I don't know. I'm just tired of Lindsay. I'm tired of the life. I'm tired of who I've been all my life. Like, I'm ready for something different. I'm ready for God to show me how big he always shows me how big he is, but how big he is in a sense of how many people that he can use me to bring to him, or just bring joy in people's lives and just different things. I'm excited about what he's doing and what he's going to do. So, I don't know. We'll see. To be continued, y'all.